to my better nature. I'm such a fighter. I want to stay, but nah, I'm just kidding. I can't understand him. You're slowly losing all of your garbage units. It's personal between me and the fake Yoan. This was a blind counter. Hi everyone, welcome to another Nick Oldhead video. This is a video about a fake ToD. A fake Yoan Merlo, right? This is an Undead player that I play against often in the ladder. And I admit, first time I faced them, I was catfished. I assumed it was just, wow, I guess ToD is playing on a smurf or something and I got unlucky. But no, this is, just make it clear, this is not Yoan Merlo. However, this is a player that is a one trick, or at least when I play them. They always go Crypt Lord and they expand. And this Crypt Lord expansion is tough for me. I've been having a tough time. So let's just see what happens. I'm going farce here, right? I'm going to kind of go fast through this because I'm seeing this for reasons other than the nuance. Alright, so look. This is just immediately GG. I mean, let's be honest. I get destroyed by the impale first decision, which I just didn't expect. And now I'm TP'd back to my base. I've done nothing. And what do? Well, the only thing I can do is creep. So by the way, keep in mind this little creeping trick so this Null Warden doesn't purge my wolves. You can pull them back and then, you know, the wolves don't get purged immediately. It's just a little tiny thing. See, they're still not getting purged. If you didn't do that trick, the wolves would get purged. Anyways. So look, this is what they do. It's very annoying, right? They fast expand, like, and it's so tough. I'm not even sure if this is a fast expansion. I guess it's 4 minutes 20. It's fast. I'm tech to tier 2. I'm already getting, I'm Shadow Hunter, but this just feels bad. I have this early watchtower because I didn't want to get all in. I read incorrectly that I'm not getting all in. I'm just getting fast expansion. So check this out. Not good. Headhunter control. Awry. Wolf feeding some experience. And even though my opponent is fast expanding, I'm on the defensive. Now I do like my base layout. And I suppose I'm seeing the victory condition is just not get surrounded and do damage to the Crypt Lord. So, you know, decent by me. But I'm just playing so scared. And as I should. If I get surrounded here, I don't have a TP. So not where I want to be. I'm not building any tier 2 building because I really can't build it outside my base. It's just going to get canceled. I dodged the impale there, aka just running away. I actually buy the boots of speed and staff so I can ensure some sort of escape. But this just isn't where you want to be, right? Like, I'm just maybe... Oh, no. Okay, look, I don't die because I have the TP, thankfully. And I'm just slowly chipping away at ghouls. So, you know, I'm getting some kills. We're finally, like, whittling away. We're actually kind of, like, not afraid of getting surrounded anymore. So, okay, good. We've managed to just kind of out-micro the situation. But, man, I just cannot surround, by the way. If I could just surround once, yep. Whatever he said there, I'm sure it was rude. I just can't surround. It's something that I used to be much better at. And GG's, can't surround. So, but I'm thinking, okay, like, I'm still so dead here. Because he has an expansion. You know, you're just expanding the whole time, really. Economy on fleek. Just insane how much gold they have. So, because they have so much gold and the expansion is going unmet, and I'm just creeping, like, it's just like kind of a Hail Mary here. What if I just creep and try to build an army? But at this point, the Windriders are way too late. Already getting fiends. Lich. Okay, let's just go through this. Because there's not much to learn from us creeping. And I can just tell I'm playing not scared here, but just playing like, can't really attack. My opponent is just sitting on so much money. Yeah, immediately. And now my opponent sees what I have and can just mass fiends, right? You see the units, and this is what happens. You just go over. And what do I do in response here? This is just, I think, poor decision making. Getting the TC is okay, but the tiny Nah, a little too late. I can't defend this tiny. My opponent has 65, I have 46, and I'm expanding. So you see how it's just like mismatched, you know? The pacing of this game is not good for me. My opponent has got this expansion, has never had it pressured, and I'm just like kind of slow creeping in comparison. Thankfully, I don't get my ring of regen nabbed, but you know, this play is kind of defined by me trying to focus the hero, but that's not really going to happen. It's the potion of invuln. These fiends aren't even close to being threatened because they probably have burrow. Oh, good, no burrow. Denies a stomp there. But the headhunters are just getting, like, fed. Okay, the tri-hero is doing okay, right? Like, you have to... Whenever you have two ranged heroes, just the combination of that auto attack is always something. So the TC with orb, like, not bad, right? So you'd think, like, okay, maybe things are going well for me. Can't surround. Oh, gosh, another hero kill. I could have had if I just could surround. So I finally start mining from this. Would have been nice if I started that earlier. But my opponent now is going destroyers, maybe? Yeah, oh, look at all of the ghouls, bringing in everything. So here comes the final push, you know. That was the small stuff they were doing. They weren't even bringing the whole army. Yeah, I cannot. And I really need to see these ghouls for what they are. Frenzy ghouls that cannot be stopped. Cannot fight this. Not in a million years. TC's dead. And at this point, I really should leave. To stay is almost BM of me. But in hindsight, I don't think I view it that way. I think I really am trying to win. Let's see. If I can turtle long enough. Yeah, if I can get these obscene tattoos. Yep, now I remember this game. I get the sense that my opponent's like, you know, like, beatable, right? Like, they're allowing me to just, like, get statues, things like that. I figure if I can get enough tri-hero with Orc, things are possible. But this is tough. These ghouls, though, okay. Tri-hero likes ghouls. I would have preferred a bigger stomp, but at least we get a ghoul. Nah, you just can't really... My opponent is just letting me get units now that he has burrow. So let's fast forward through this. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, GG. Yoan, if it wasn't for our reputation, I think I would have already left. But look at this. Has expanded on every side of the map. GG. It's up to me to leave. But look at my opponent's playstyle. I've fought this guy before. It's like... Rather than just build like a super mega army that could destroy this passive play, wanting me to leave. And, you know, eventually, to my better nature, I'm such a fighter. I want to stay, but nah, I'm just kidding. I can't understand him. In hindsight, if you ever see this, fake Yoan, if I could understand what you're saying, I'd probably be moved by your communication. But yeah, at this point, there is really nothing I can do. Game is over. I feel it. I'm seeing it. I'm scouting it. I'm seeing this. Look at this. See this other expansion? I have to just G. Yeah, like I'm just trying to kill some ghouls. Kind of forcing him to fight, but I'm not really doing much. GG, 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 GG. I hope I GG. Happy? Yes, I am happy. I think I left the moment he said happy. So salty that game. Alright, so watch. What do I do? What do I do versus this opponent, right? Well, I have often said this. The way that an old head must win is that you must know what you're going to face and use your deep bag of tricks, right? So I was so tired of losing to the fake ToD. Very tired of losing to the fake ToD, and yet here I was facing the fake ToD again. So what did I do? It's a blind. This is a blind counter. Blind strat counter. We go TC first. So we go TC first. Maybe it's because I was inspired by my opponent's last words to me as I saltily hung on to that game. Happy. Maybe he inspired me, but yeah, I did once make a video about Happy and how he used TC grunts to great effect to have this like really decisive, powerful army at a moment in the game that I think could crush passive players.
Bam. With a gigantic brain to show orcs the way. The simple solutions are sometimes the best. Just expand. Just build 18 grunts. 20 grunts. This is how Orc was meant to be played.
Do you want X?
So, let's see how it works. I go TC first, and we go Aura, because we are not wanting to lose this Acolyte. It's personal between me and the fake Yoan. And Yoan, you know it, going Beetles. Now, I like how he goes Beetles first, because he sees that I'm going a TC, right? Like, I'm not going to be creeping near him, so don't go Impale first. So we're both just creeping. I'm creeping with the grunts, which is important. You want to kind of let the TC tank here, because TC has more armor class and more regen, so one healing salve goes a long way for the TC. My opponent gets that fast expansion. Yep. Now, in my head, people, I know this. I know my opponent is fast expanding. I'm like, this is Yoan Merlo, the fakest of the fake ToDs. I have been poorly playing Farseer and or Blade Master against this player. And I really do think that something about the simplicity of the TC early game helped me out here. So this is what he did last game, right? Expand into the attack. But now, Shockwave is just really effective here. So let's see how Shockwave and Endurance Aura just allows me, I think, to go toe-to-toe with this. We have the double barracks, just like Happy would have willed it. And because of that, double barracks, Great Hall, we're not even going tier 2. Look at the army I have. Now I have an army. All of a sudden, the Undead's little fleet, the minions, it doesn't seem so big. Because I got 4 grunts and Shockwave. Oh, look at that Shockwave value. It's so good. Even the Peon coming in to have some extra greenskins on the field. Shockwave value. All of a sudden, you're getting farmed. Thanks for helping me creep. But I'm not creeping units. I'm creeping your beetles. Get the grunts. Oh, look at that. Probably could have not lose a grunt here. Yeah, nice. Good impale, like the choice to impale then, but you just can't. You're slowly losing all of your garbage units that allow the impale and the surround to have value. So, huzzah! A great resounding victory for the Tauren Chieftain first, right? You're able to repel this effect. Repel this attack, in fact. However, the real attack, the real battle is not over this skirmish. Now, my opponent feels a little lost here, right? Because, like, oh no, like, what do I do? Like, normally you would just, like, I don't know. Yeah, you just TP back. You didn't know what to do. You can't attack my base. You can't go toe-to-toe with my TC. So my opponent's now thinking, huh, I'm letting my opponent free creep a TC. That's not necessarily good, right? That was interesting. I hide there so I don't get storm bolted. Really don't want to lose my TC there. One of my favorite items to get, Ring of the Archmage. Nice. It's like you just get a level up. Tome of Experience, Reborn. Oh, I lost a grunt. No one saw that. No one saw that. I just needed food for my troll, berserker I was buying. See, that's all. I was just buying a forest troll priest. Now, once this Great Hall finishes, you know we're getting berserking. We have forest troll berserker. We have a pretty strong TC. I want to get both of those. Nice. And you know what we're doing here. We're pushing. This push. Because we know the Undead has expanded, right? This was a blind counter. We're going double barracks into the late tier 2. Getting the brute strength. The only thing I would improve on this is getting the pillage. But what an army we have compared to them. 2770? No, 43. And now you got the Shockwave level 2, which is so good. You really can't even attempt to defend this. Nice Impale, though. Immediately gets my Forest Troll Priest. Not good, but I'm truly trying to kill these Rubian Towers. Because once the Rubian Towers fall, like, so does this army. Shockwave 2. Ah, missed. Should have hit those. But Shockwave 2 is so good. Forest Troll, don't get the micro there. But I am feeling great about my grunts. Shockwave is just doing such good damage here. And you really cannot fight this. I have too many big, huge boys. Look at the Shockwave. Look at the Shockwave. Look at the Shockwave. Are we ready for this? I'm ready for the Shockwave. I'm slow-moing it. 90 mana. Oh, feels great. Look at that. That's what war is all about. So the Shockwave then just nets 1,000,000 kills. Feeling great. And that's how we, just crush this Undead expansion. So now the Undead's like, what? Gargs. You have triple crypt, but no expansion, but you were pooling resources like one does. You go in Gargs. And I wonder when I see this. Do I miss another surround? Let's see. Oh, come on. Get him. No, come on. Yes. He's surrounded. No, dang it. Surround the DK. It's so easy. You got... Nope. Brutal. Okay, you have to surround this guy. Block him. Block him. Yes. Yes. No. Oh, the impale. Ay caramba. But I think I do see the gargoyles there. This is such an interesting fight. Because, like, I have such an overwhelming ground army. Like, am I really afraid of 3 Gargs? Well, once this grunt starts getting body blocked, I actually realize, no, I'm not actually afraid of 3 Gargs. And we just send the boys back in, and he realizes, yeah, you kind of have to run. So, can I kill the Gargs? No. But I can just attack, move, and kill everything else. Yeah. Thus is the power of double grunt. He kills a grunt, but I'm just doing damage. Eventually, Shadowhunter comes, giving me some hex. That would be really nice. No, healing wave. I like this. We're brute forcing it. We have a game plan. So once the bestiary gets up, we go mass bats. Grunts and bats. Just grunts and bats. That's like a 1-2 punch. We've destroyed the Undead expansion. And now, at this point, we've seized control of this game's narrative. Fake Yoan can only fear my soon-to-be level 5 TC. And boy, do I love Shockwave versus the Undead base. It's always so tight-knit with its ziggurats. Now, I'm very aware that my opponent just has a massive air army, but it's Gargs. That's like the one unit that bats are really good against. No Hex going wards, obviously. I guess probably need the bad item. Ancient Django, unfortunate. Do I lose a grunt there? Yeah, losing a grunt. Why not? Saving up food, making supply for headhunters and bats. Level 5 TC. So this is something you got to realize. Once you get a level 5 TC, this is something I'm learning from like certain Hitman style players. A level 5 TC is essentially a Blade Master, and you got to start using Potion of Invisibility. So interesting here how I get the Potion of Invis Scout. I see this, so my Bat Riders are a nice opportunity. And I'm also sending the TC to make sure no funny business is happening. And also just to cause mayhem with level 3 Shockwave, right? So I see the expansion coming up again. And what happens? Well, yeah. Nice kill. Nice kill. Nice kill. Perfect. So Tauren Chieftain doing his job. And now my opponent's like, what? What should I do? I have all these Gargs. Well, why don't I run out to attack my opponent? But did you know that bats actually have improved a vision? So watch, you know that your bat should always be on the high ground because they have better vision than most units. Did you know that? That's pretty cool. Bats have that little trait. So there you go. I see you before you see me. So what do? I get my bats into position. Nice. Let's just enjoy it because this player was very mean when they beat me, and I've lost to them. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Attempting to split, but I think I got a pretty good the ends justify the means. So now you're back to those lonely 3 Gargs, and we get the TC back. Shockwave destroys some skeletons, and at this point, you know, I suppose he's trying to kill the Shadow Hunter, but thankfully we have greater healing pot. And this massive grunt army is still just a nightmare for his heroes. Gargs can just be taken out by level 2 Serpent Wards if I get them, but I'm probably got level 2 healing. And this just feels great. Sometimes TC first is, I think, really good versus this expansion. You notice that this was the double barracks mass grunts here. So this wasn't like anything other than, you know what, I know this player likes to fast expand. Let's punish it. Get the bat in. Beautiful. Best bat to hit. You gotta hit the middle one, right? Shockwave. Nice. Whiffed coil. GG, fake ToD. Anyways, if you like that video, then you probably like work as much as I do. So subscribe. And yeah, GG's.